Hello buddies, this is Assistant Professor Kailesh Mulidhar Jaitwar and today we will going to discuss our new topic, target costing. This lecture is for cost and management accountant students for BCCA same 5 students. So let us start with our new topic, target costing. So before starting our new topic, I want to tell you that in previous lectures we have seen our different types of concepts with different types of examples, and exact like them I will going to discuss this topic with reference to my example on bicycle. So what is target costing and how it can work, what are the steps, and how it can help to cost and management accountants, that can be that will be discussed in this part of this video. So let us start with our example. So today's topic is target costing, and for that we have taken example of bicycle. We used to get a bicycle in the range of 5 to 10,000, but this cycle is somewhat special cycle. In this cycle we have used different types of accessories which can enhance quality of bicycle. So because of this we have used so many things which is not generally used in general bicycles. So what are they? These are headlights, fully alloyed cycle, and its tubes and tires are fully qualitative, which helps to race the games in particular matches. So this helps you. This can help you out to get best performance in your bicycle race because of good quality of tires and tubes. We have used best quality seats, alloyed handles. That means that handles are too much qualitative, and this types of material hasn't used in general way. So this bicycle is somewhat expensive than general bicycles. It has chain, it has gearboxes to provide speed to this cycle. It has rings with different types of material which is too much tough and flexible, which can help you out to win bicycle race. So these types of component has been used in this bicycle. So we are here to discuss what should be the cost. Let's say for this bicycle, the price of this bicycle is rupees 25,000. 25,000. This bicycle's price is 25,000. Okay, so the main concerning point is the bicycle's cost is 25,000, and our company XYZ Limited, wants to build cycle, wants to introduce cycle for students. We want to manufacture bicycles for students. So one of our engineers has provided this model, but the problem is its cost is 25,000, and since this is we are discussing this for students, so will it be affordable for students to spend 25,000 for particular bicycle to go to schools and for coming back to home? For this purpose only, should any student or any parent of a particular student will spend 25,000 for this purpose? No, definitely not. If they are living luxurious life, they are rich, they can afford, but this is not a common price for common man. This is somewhat higher price as compared to general bicycles. So that engineer had provided this design of bicycle, but our cost accountant said we want bicycle under the range of rupees 8 to 10,000. So how it can be possible to reduce down its cost? Then that engineer said we can reduce down the quality of tires and tubes. This was made for racers, and students are not racers. They are just using this bike to go to schools and coming back to home. So we will not going to use racer tires and tubes. So we will reduce down this cost. Okay. Now seat is like very much comfortable but too much qualitative with the essence of racer. But for student, general seats can be affordable. So we have reduced down the cost of seats. This handle is very much technical. It contains lots of gear system and lots of buttons to drive this bicycle very efficiently. So we will reduce down that cost as well, because a general student, a particular student who is using his bike for general purpose is not requiring gear cycle. Okay, he will not going to use gear cycle and having bicycle with tube lights. So we will reduce down our cost in handle and chains and rings, because we will not going to fix gearbox here. Gearbox which can be used in this portion. So by these all components we will going to reduce down cost, and this is generally done by cost accountant. So these types of analysis can be done by you as well. So if we are reducing this cost by rupees, let's say we have reduced down to this, let's say by 10,000. So our previous cost for this bicycle was 25,000, but after reducing down 10,000, we will going to sell this cycle at 15,000. Okay, but still there is scope of at least 5,000. So this is the same procedure can be applied to reduce down these 5,000 as well. So what we are doing in this portion is we are trying to find out a cost which is acceptable by general public, acceptable by general market. So this types of process can be done under the cost target costing. So if I will become very specified, so I will going to say that this is the system which help you out to reduce your cost. Okay, so this is all about how we can target our cost. We have targeted this amount here and we reach to this, and if we will try to reduce down cost again, this difference, the cost gap can be reduced down at 10,000. So there are lots of concepts to determine cost, and as per our traditional cost, there are two types of price determination for manufacturing concerns. First, traditional cost perception, and the other one is modern cost perception. First, we will going to discuss traditional cost perception. As its name indicating, it is traditional one. That means that one is classical way to determine cost, which is generally not acceptable in modern era. That's why we will going to discuss modern cost perception as well. So traditional cost perception means here we will going to make particular, let's say we will carry forward this same example. Let's say we are manufacturing bicycle at 10,000. Okay, first I want to write formula to ease you out. So first we will try to find out our cost. Then we will going to plus here our profit, and finally we will get the amount at which we can sell. To cost price plus profit is equal to sales price. So cost price, let's say we have manufactured bike for rupees 10,000 and our profit is somewhat like 3,000 is equal to 13k. This is the pattern which is generally were used by previous manufacturing companies in traditional era. So what they were doing, they were getting cost for particular product, and after that they used to add their profit, and by adding this they used to get selling price. So target cost price plus profit is equal to sales price. This was the formula for them, for which they used to go in this way. So from cost profit they used to get selling price. From cost price they get selling price. So this was the oldest concept. Okay, in let's say we have manufactured a simple bicycle for 13,000, but is market ready to accept that bicycle for rupees 13,000? If answer is no, so we have to rethink for this cost. Okay, we are making this bike for 10,000, adding profit 3,000 and selling that bike at 13,000, but is the market ready to accept that price? Will competitor provide you the competition to sell your bicycle at this price? Definitely not, because they are working at this market from years. So you have to think your selling price again. So it help you, this target costing help you out to rethink on your cost, on your selling price, on your cost. So this concept goes like in this flow, and if this price is not acceptable by market, so we have to rethink for the selling price. So to avoid these types of conflicts, we came with this concept, modern cost perception concept, which help you to achieve particular cost. Here the flow of calculation of cost price and selling price is vice versa with this. So first we used to get the selling price. Example, particular cycle is at is generally sold by particular competitor at 10,000, and if we are bringing our bicycle at 13,000, so this will not be good for us, because competitor is selling that cycle at the same quality of cycle at 10,000, and if you are selling them at 13,000, that means you are not going to survive in that market, because that person will increase by that competitor will increase their sales by reduction of cost, and in your case the cost is too high, so competitor will not allow you to sell your product at that price because their costs are lower. So this concept flows totally different from this. Here we used to get first selling price, then we used to we used to think about our profit, and after that we will going to get our cost price. Try to understand this equation by numbers. We can analyze our market, we can analyze our market by market research, and we can get at what price should we sell particular bicycle. If answer is rupees 10,000, that everyone is selling the same quality of bicycle at 10,000, so we also should sell that type of bicycle at 13,000 only, because if you will going to put prices at higher level, so people will not buy that, so you will not be in market for longer purpose. So we will going to see that selling price is 10,000, and what should be our profit in 10,000? So let's say 20%, that means we will going to get profit of rupees 2k, that means 2,000. So ultimately after calculation of this, you have to put your cost, what I said, you have to put your cost at 8,000. Why? Because everyone is selling your type of bicycle at 10,000, so you cannot sell that on 30,000. Hence you have to predetermine your selling price at 10,000, and you have to determine your profit to survive in market, to get profit from your operating activities. So you have to determine your profit, and after that the balance amount will automatically shift to the cost price amount. Why? Because why these types of concepts are too much helpful in modern era? Because we cannot put price by our own, because the market flow, the market conditions help you out to put your price for particular products. So this is modern cost perception which help us to achieve particular cost. You have seen that from this equation we have achieved this types of this cost price. So modern cost perception help us to achieve particular cost. So this is all about the example for the target costing. Let's come to the conceptual thing for target costing. So to be very precise, what is target costing? So here is our definition for target costing. Target costing is the cost management tool. Cost management tool, okay, for reducing overall cost, for reducing the overall cost of product over its entire life cycle. Okay, before introducing particular thing in the market, we have to decide our life cycle costing, and after that the target costing, to achieve best response from the launch of particular product. So life cycle costing and target costing is linkable. So we have seen what is target cost, what is life cycle costing, and now we are on target costing. So in target costing, what the target costing is? Target costing is a tool for reducing down the overall cost of particular product, and this is the beautiful concept which help management, which help cost accountants to determine particular cost, so that they can put that price into the market to sell their products at best way. So this is all about our target costing, the basics of target costing. Now we are shifting shifting our focus to steps for target costing. So how we can achieve target costing? So you have seen that this is cost price and this is also known as target costing. Target costing. Target cost, sorry. This is your target cost. This is your desired desired selling price, and this is your desired profit. So we have taken three things from this equation. First, this is your target cost, this is your desired profit, and lastly this is your desired selling price. And this is because of market this is because market environment. Okay, so because of positives and negatives of market environment, you can analyze your selling price. So this is all about basics of target costing. Now we are on steps of target costing. So there are certain steps to achieve target cost. Basically, we have seen that we can analyze, we can get our target cost by this method, by coming to the target cost. In this equation, we have seen we were getting selling price, we were going left to right, but in this equation we are coming right to left to get target cost. Okay, so first thing in your step is derive customer need. So we have to consider first what is the customer need. In this example, we have seen that we are manufacturing bicycle for students, so we should not make that bicycle too much advanced as like racers bicycles. So we have reduced down that cost and make that bicycles cost at rupees 10,000. From 25,000 we got our selling price at 10,000. Why 10,000? We have reduced down the cost by 15,000 because students cannot afford the bicycle of 25,000, but they can easily afford bicycle by their parents at rupees 10,000. So we have to consider the customer need first, what customer is requiring. So we will first derive on customer need, what is customer requiring, that we have to consider first. After that we will determine our selling price. Consider this equation to understand this steps. So first we will going to discuss first what is the selling price. So we have understood by this equation, we will analyze market properly, we will analyze our competitors, we will analyze the competitive strategy. After that we will going to decide, we will going to determine our target selling price. Target selling price means the selling price at which we will going to sell our product after particular span of time after manufacturing that product. Okay, so these two has done, these two have done. Now we the third step is determine required target profit. Again we will going to take this example only. We are coming from right to left. Okay, right to left. So we have determined selling price. Now we will desire this amount of profit. So our third point will become desired profit. Okay. Now after determining the required target profit, we will going to calculate our target cost. As like in this equation, we have considered first our selling price. After that we desired that this amount of profit, and after subtracting selling profit minus selling profit, after subtracting profit from selling price, we will going to get our cost price, and this will be known as our target costing. So that is how we can calculate target cost. After that we will going to close our cost gap. we will going to close cost gap means if market, if we are getting this price at 8,000 and market is selling and the competitor is manufacturing that bike at rupees 6,000. Example, we are manufacturing the same bicycle at 8,000 and some other competitor is manufacturing that bike at 6,000. So the 2,000 is your cost gap. So how we will going to think how that cost gap can be reduced down. So the next journey after calculation of target cost will be to close down the cost gap. After that we will conduct value engineering. Value engineering means we will going to analyze our cost and we'll try to reduce down that cost by optimum utilization of resources. After that we will going to monitor our cost, profit and target cost. Why? If we have achieved the cost of 8,000, that means we have to attain that cost. We should not go beyond that cost. On the other hand, this is positive if we are reducing down that, but if it is increasing, that means that will not going to help you out, because that will reduce down your profit, because you cannot change your sales price because of competitive strength. So this is how you can consider all these 7 steps, and these all steps can be considered to get target costing. After that, the last point of our lecture is what are the benefits of our target costing. In whole lecture you have seen what is target costing and how it can help you. That means we have discussed the benefits as well, but to point out specified benefits, I have written here 4. First is it helps to deliver the price which is customer oriented and not the producers oriented, because producer will try to sell that product at higher prices because he or she wants to get more profits. So this target costing concept will help you out to reduce down your cost to attain customer goals, to attain customer oriented price. So coming to the second one, it helps to analyze the technique. This one is analytical technique by which you can reduce down your cost and you can put your price, your selling price in the market at competitive price. Third, it helps to utilize the resources at optimum level. Why? Because it reduce down your wastage, it reduce down your resources and try to produce more with less inputs. Last benefit is create competitive position. If someone was selling at 10,000 and our price was 13,000, that means we are competitively we will not going to sell as much as bicycle as like this competitor. And if someone is selling bicycle with same quality at 10,000 and we are selling at 13,000, so public will focus on the 10,000 bicycle of rupees 10,000 and not on 13,000. Why will they spend 3,000 more instead of buying 10,000 bicycle? So this help you out by improve your cost efficiency, and it will help you out to get your presence in competition with best prices. So this is all about our target costing concept. In next lecture we will going to discuss the practical questions for target costing. You will not going to get your practical question in your question paper but we are studying that to get practical knowledge of this concept. So in next lecture we will going to discuss target costing with practical questions, and you will going to get your notes for second unit after finishing of second unit. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me, and I have okay, so assignment will be given to you as soon as possible. Thank you.